All right, so you're staying in the Richmond district, Central Richmond to be exact. Good call. It's that perfect in-between spot, quiet enough to sleep in, but close enough to all the real deal SF flavor. Our Airbnb, tucked just off Golden Gate Park in one of those neighborhoods that still feels like San Francisco before tech bros took over. Safe, walkable, and yeah, we could literally see the Golden Gate Bridge peeking out in the distance like it was keeping an eye on us. Now, food-wise. Listen, if you don't hit up Dragon Beaux, did you even go to Richmond? Best dim sum, period. Cantonese style done right. Flaky char siu bayos, silky shrimp dumplings, and that crispy taro puff you didn't know you needed. East of there, we hit Cinderella Bakery and Café, a little Russian soul in the middle of the city. You haven't lived until you've had their piroshkis fresh out the oven. Of course, we brought the drone, flew it over Strawberry Hill in Golden Gate Park. Got those iconic tree-lined shots with the mist drifting in, all cinematic-like. Then we headed over to that plaza where the De Young Museum and California Academy of Sciences sit like two cultural titans. The De Young? It's not just pretty on the outside. It's full of everything from contemporary American to African and oceanic art, plus rotating exhibits that actually make you stop and stare. After soaking in the views from Strawberry Hill, we wandered into one of the most underrated spots in the city, the San Francisco Botanical Garden. It's tucked right inside Golden Gate Park, but feels like its own little world. You walk through towering redwoods one minute, and then suddenly you're standing in a field of South African proteas or strolling past blooming magnolias. It's like taking a world tour through plants. We took our time here, no rush, just vibes. The air smells different, softer, calmer. And if you're into photography, trust me, this place is a hidden gem. Light filters in through the canopy just right. Now look, Golden Gate Park is massive. We only scratched the surface. What we didn't film, but is definitely worth knowing. On the western edge, there's literally a beach, like ocean waves, sand in your shoes, sea breeze kind of beach. And right before that, there's the golf course. Locals know it's low-key one of the chillest spots to play a few holes with the sunset on your back. Then there's Hippie Hill, which is hella chill, like bring a blanket and let the day happen kinda chill. Just a short walk from there, you'll find some solid shopping too. If you're into streetwear with a twist, there are a few tucked-away spots that always have something unique, stuff you won't find in a mall, that's for sure. And if you're a vintage head, you're in the right place. Some of the best thrift shops in the city are hiding in plain sight, with racks full of hidden gems. Think old-school Levi's, 90s windbreakers, and the occasional designer piece someone's grandma forgot was gold. Plus, if you're still about that analog life, there are record stores stacked with nostalgic vinyl and CDs, the kind of places where you walk in for one album and walk out 3 hours later with a stack and a story. On another day, we carved out time for a trip downtown and hit the SF MoMA, because you can't come to SF and skip that. It's not just an art museum, it's an experience. Floor after floor of modern and contemporary work that messes with your brain in all the right ways. The living wall outside, the Calder mobiles, the Warhols, the unexpected weirdness. It's all part of what makes it unforgettable. Outside the park, SF's got no shortage of vibe-heavy neighborhoods. You've got the artsy, ever-changing Mission District, the ultra-chic Hayes Valley, the colorful charm of No Valley, and of course, the polished grit of North Beach and Russian Hill. Each one's got its own rhythm, its own character. That's the beauty of this city. You're never more than a few blocks from a completely different vibe. San Francisco isn't a postcard. It's a feeling, a layered, complicated, windswept place that doesn't always make sense. But that's the point. You come here to wander, to taste, to get a little lost. And maybe, if you're lucky, you leave with just enough of it in your soul to want to come back. But hey, maybe I missed something. What's your go-to spot in SF? Or any cool events coming up we should know about? Drop a comment. I'm always down to discover more.